'Cause if I were an Oscar Mayer wiener, there would soon be nothing left. Welcome to the Tannat Show. I'm your host, Howard O'Brien. Be with you every Thursday, most of the time, live or not. Hope everybody's doing okay in this very hot weather, and we will be getting a little smoke tomorrow, but not as bad as my hometown, New York, man. It's in Chicago and all them, got the Canadian fires. But we'll see a little haze tomorrow. Other than that, it won't affect the vines at all or anything like that. The hot weather is actually pretty good, actually. We're starting to see some of the babies coming out a little bit more and a little bit more. So that's encouraging from the vineyard site. What happened April 21st was not good. So that's a little bit better. We're starting to see some fruit. And particularly the Tannat and Arena, it fared extremely well. So I'm very happy with that if I had to pick some. So other than that, that's kind of really what we're really, pruning in the vineyard, doing a lot of things in the vineyard. My team is coming in so early in the morning to avoid this heat, and then they leave a little bit earlier in the day. But it's supposed to cool down again on Saturday, actually, which will supposed to be nice with less humidity, and Sunday too. So if you can make it to the winery this weekend, please do. We've got a member event on Sunday, as you know, members that are getting the invites if you can make it. I know a few of you are going to come when you're on here. Other than that, that's kind of really it. Is the summer. It's hot as heck. And why I'm dressed like Oscar Mayer Wiener hot dog is it was National Hot Dog Day yesterday. So I thought I would wear this today, and it's really hot out. So it's for the hot dog too. Perfect time for it, even though I don't eat hot dogs. Nothing against hot dogs, but I don't eat hot dogs. So that's really what's happening in the vineyard. And the stories, so many different stories of good stories that I've told. I couldn't think of one today, actually, either. So if anybody can say something, will make me think of a story I can tell, I will. But anyways, just good people coming in lately. Not as crowded because of the weather, but things don't only happen to Chateau O'Brien, but Ashby Inn that I love, that carries my wine. I have a great relationship. Somebody came in today and they asked from out of town where to go eat. And I recommend certain places, and particularly the Ashby Inn. So they were going to go, and then the manager called me and said they lost their power. A generator blew in Paris, Virginia, which is about 10 minutes, north of me. So all the people had to check out. They couldn't go to eat there. So things like this happen out in our part of the world. It certainly has happened to me enough. It being hot, the pressure that it puts on these utility companies and the transformer blew. So anyways, that's kind of what my story is. And it doesn't only happen to me. I have enough power outages, believe me. So what we're going to do today, which we're getting low in inventory, we're going to taste the Mourvedre. The Mourvedre 2022, becoming one of my fastest selling wines right now. But our inventory is getting less. And Mourvedre is a very popular grape in Spain and in the Rhone region of France as well. And this is the 2022. Love this wine, this Mourvedre. Yeah, I'm getting low on inventory if anybody wants to order any. Wow, very floral for this cherry, blackberries. Little rose petal coming out of that. In 2 years in a French oak barrel. Really, really a nice wine. And L'Auberge Provençal that carries this, they said it was the best Mourvedre they've ever had. So it is on their wine list, and it's the only one that does have it on their wine list because of the volume. But for them to say that with their wine book over there is pretty impressive. Wow. Really. Tannin structures are soft, a little bit mellow right now. Really turning into a delicious wine. Really delicious wine, actually, as I look back. Okay. For the competition tonight, whoever gets it first will get a bottle of Mourvedre, actually. I will give a bottle of Mourvedre. In the categories that when you go to a good restaurant like L'Auberge or Little Washington or Capitol Grill or Field and Main or Ashby Inn, they have different categories for wine in the Burgundy section, a Napa Valley section, Sonoma, a vineyard, a Virginia vineyard section. So, anyways, what's that? Who did you just say carries Movadra? They have it on their wine list. It is the Berge Provençal, and that's not far from the winery too. But it is a phenomenal place to eat. Phenomenal. It's rated extremely high. You can stay there and eat there as well. They do carry some of my other wines as well, but they're the only one that sells it in a restaurant. Really great food, great, and you don't need to stay there to eat. You can make a reservation or not. They do have a bar area as well, and me and Judy frequent that, as well as in the dining room as well. But going back to the competition, so there's different categories on a wine list. Whoever can guess the category that this is on in a wine list. It's a very popular category, and it's from the Rhone region, but it doesn't say the Rhone region. It's a very common blend. Actually, I'll give you more hints. A very common blend with 3 grapes. One is certainly Movadra. Bold, not it, Dave. Movadra. And then there's 2 other grapes that they use to call it the particular blend. There's a category of it. Nope. It's like a category of Bordeaux, but it's not a Bordeaux. Nope. GSM. Jackie Stone, I believe, has got it. GSM. Grenache, Syrah, and Movadra. Grenache, Syrah, and Movadra. That is the category from the Rhone region. And good guess. Good guess. I think it says GSM. But a good guess. Congrats. Yeah, it's a great wine. You don't see a lot of GSMs, but you do a lot more in the Rhone region. But there is a category on a wine book. So I guess that is it for tonight, unless anybody's got any questions for me. Anything? No questions. None? Nope. I guess. Too bad. Got to be some questions. Thinking. No questions. Okay. Well, I will let you. Oh, here we go. What's the event details Sunday? I'm doing a pairing of some new wine releases. Let me answer that in a minute, Karen. So what I'm doing is a pairing of some new wine releases and these focaccia breads, sourdough breads with a little olive oil, grapeseed oil, and rosemary, and we're going to start selling those as well. I did it last week what did I do last week? I did it with I included it with what did I do last weekend? What did I do? I did a tasting last weekend. What did I do last week? I forgot what I did last weekend, but I included it. I tasted 3 wines, and I included that. Oh, I did the cheese comparison, or the cheese pairing. But I included the focaccia with olive oil, grapeseed oil, and rosemary, and people loved it. We put it in the oven. It really is really good. My friend makes them. He owns a gourmet bakery that only supplies the better restaurants, and he's not retail. So it was really, really good. I'm going to keep selling those now when people come in as well, because they're easier for us to do. Weddings. Karen, contact me. If you're looking for something like that, depending upon size, but I can talk to you a little bit, in person or on the phone for a wedding reception or something like that. See you Sunday. Steve will be coming. A lot of fruits are sweeter than usual this year. Do you think? Mine aren't going to be any sweeter than normal. I think they're going to be more concentrated because of the heat, being so hot, but it won't be any more sweeter by any means. The residual sugars could be pretty good, which we want, because the season is kind of a little bit shorter because of the leaf structure of the frost. But nothing's going to be sweeter than unusual. for us anyways. Did lilies melt? What do you mean? What do you mean, Steve, did lilies melt? It will melt if you put it outside. Are you asking me about Lily's chocolate? The lilies melt. I don't know what you mean by that, Steve. I mean, it will melt if you put it outside with this heat, for sure. But mine hasn't melted. It's, we got air conditioning and everything. So I'm not sure what you mean, Steve. Striblings is not good. They lost pretty much from what I can see. No, I got Lily O'Brien still. I got tons of Lily O'Brien's chocolate. Striblings really took a pounding. There's no peaches at all. I don't see any apples on any of the trees, and I normally do by now. In fact, now they would even have some early apple picking for the earlier apples, because there's different, ones that ripen earlier than the other ones, and you don't see anything at all. You don't see anything at all on the trees. They'll probably be open with their bakery and some apples that they get from somewhere. And, you got to try to support them if you can, no matter what, because they still have other stuff to sell. So, but they got pounded, and that's everybody around us. Everybody did. AC still works. My AC? No, Steve. The power didn't go out at Chateau O'Brien. It went out at the Ashby Inn, not Chateau O'Brien. So no, we didn't lose power, so the AC still works. No, I would be worried, though, about my wine more than the chocolate at this point. But we got a backup generator, so it wouldn't happen to us, really. So we got a backup generator. But no, I'm talking about the Ashby Inn. They lost their power and so forth. Argentina, yeah, it's going to be interesting. I mean, this team, they could be good. I hope they are. Yeah. And yeah, they're probably trying to get apples from other places. I don't know actually where, but because a lot of people got affected. So we'll see. But everybody, please support them. We'll be over there doing our thing anyways. Power blinks. Yeah. So, I hope, Deb, that they do something trying to be open, that they are trying, maybe open. Yeah. They got to bring in some revenue. It's sad for them. Argentina, boy, they find a way to win. They could be losing the whole game, and you think they're done. And then all of a sudden, boom, they win. They're this relentless at the end, and certainly don't know the technical aspect of all the soccer, but I'm certainly getting more educated. Is that England just they went into defensive mode the whole second half, and they lost their mojo. I mean, that was a tactical big mistake. They should have just kept playing like it was 0-0, knowing that Argentina comes back. Good. My parents are opening Argentine and Spanish Reds. They should do it. Yeah, it'll be a great match. Spain's looking great now. They're peaking at the right time. They certainly weren't playing good earlier in the earlier stages, but now they're picking up. I thought France for sure would be going there the way they were playing, but man, they really after the Paraguay game, you saw where they were very receptive, and boy, they were on them, boy. They were on them big time. So it was who beat France again? I forgot. Spain did. Yeah, Spain just really outplayed them. They made them look like the United States, but not that bad when they were playing Belgium, but they made them look very dysfunctional. They really, tactically, they played a great game. They play as one unit, which is perfect. I don't know. So I'll be at the winery Sunday anyway, so I won't be able to watch it fully. But please come out to the winery if you want on Sunday. It will be done. It's at 1:30. You'll be out of there by 2:30 or even 2:15. So you have time, or if you don't want to watch the match, you can still hang out anyways. So come on Sunday. Come on out Sunday. And so forth. I won't be putting that on the TV, though. But if you're going to watch the match, come out earlier then to the event. And then you can get home in time. Other than that, that's really, really, really it for tonight. So God bless. Drink Tannat. Stay cool. Hope to see you this weekend, members or non-members. And cheers. God bless. Drink Tannat. Where's my Askermeyer Wiener song? There it is. Delmar tuned in. I love this. Bye-bye, everybody. Cheers.